wow. Maybe there's gang activity here. That's crazy.
Disappointed in you niggas, man. For real. It's all work. Like, don't ever disrespect the legend. 24 karat golden era, Lord bless him. Testing the failure. Wise words from me, abuela. Margella's on the roster. Dollars crumpled up like bad posture. Dropping old bitches like Bubba Gully. Booking flights to other countries. Diamonds looking chubby.
Play the wackiest Jay-Z verses in the video. This shit is hilarious. Yeah, we on.
Oh, shit, we are? Okay. As you can see, there's weed in the air. Which also means our istles are in the air. It is Thursday. You know what that means. We are live everywhere that you are supposed to be. Because this is Fuck the Main Roster. Make some noise.
Come on, be my baby tonight. Come on, be my baby tonight. I've seen the way you
Come on now.
other thugs you feel with.
Where the light at?
Come on, be
Where the
my
light at?
baby tonight.
Where the light at, guy? We got David Broom in the crowd tonight. Yeah, raucous crowd tonight, y'all. Welcome to Fuck the Main Roster, the only place where you can get Grapplenomics at its finest. But without further ado, I like to get into these introductions. I am Sonny Colfax, aka Mercedes 500 Benzo Amore.
Okay.
And I am Rock Raw, a.k.a. Nick Nemethod Man.
N-E-M-E-T-H-O-D.
Fuck you, Stage 410.
It's a lot.
I'm Brody Rhodes. We did it, yo.
The story is fucking finished.
Finally.
We did it, yo. Good. Time to the end.
Thank you, Roman Reigns. That's how we gonna start it. Thank you, Roman Reigns. Thank you. For actually
10 seconds of silence for our tribal chief.
put your ones up.
Yeah.
Put your
Yeah, he
ones up.
deserved it.
BZ, put your one. Big Skull, put your ones up. Put your ones up. See, baby crying. She felt it.
Baby crying.
Baby crying. She understand the pain. All right, man. We watched 1,316 days of probably, in my opinion, I might have seen probably one of the greatest title runs to ever exist. Like
It's
in
definitely-
wrestling history.
yeah,
In wrestling history. That's one
in
of the
my
greatest,
lifetime.
Yeah. It's one of the greatest runs I've ever seen. And to be a 3-year run and be that compelling for 3 years, hats
Without
off.
showing up on TV every week.
Hats off. Like that's a hell of a storyline.
Hated for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit. That is a title reign that like. That might be one of the greatest. That in my lifetime, that's the greatest WWE Championship title reign I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Yeah, because I didn't give a fuck about the Hulk Hogan.
And I wasn't alive for San Martino and all that shit.
And we
like
didn't,
that,
even
too.
though Hulk Hogan was in my lifetime, that
Fuck
was
that nigga,
before.
yo.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. But that was before Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, social media. Like it was just that Saturday morning show basically, and sometimes they'll wrestle Saturday night. So we didn't see a lot of his. It was a lot of house shows and shit. He was defending the title in. We didn't see all those matches. All I saw was him fight Earthquake. I saw him fight Undertaker. You said what?
I said they was dropping belts around that time. At on house shows.
That nigga won't dropping the belt nowhere.
Good.
That nigga came back to WrestleMania 9 and took a belt from Bret Hart just because.
He was like, oh
Just
nah,
because,
fuck that.
bro. Fuck that nigga, man.
Fuck that nigga indeed.
Fuck
yes.
that nigga, yo.
Mm.
But nah, the fact of that Roman Reigns, like, I think what made his title reign so crazy was the fact of that not only did he elevate himself to that level, but he brought like everybody along with him that he wanted to fuck with. Like the Usos got in the main event, Solo Sikoa got in the main event, Sami Zayn was in the main event, Cesaro was in the main. Like he just started grabbing wrestlers and putting them in the spotlight, and I felt like everybody benefited from him being champion.
Not only that, yo, his actual fucking family. You know what I'm saying? Like we always knew that they was family, but to put the emphasis on them.
Hey, smoking.
But so to finally see that shit like come to a final 3 count at WrestleMania was kind of like I almost ain't believe it. I'm like, yo, he finally did this shit. Like it's finally over. I'm like, oh, they really beat it. Like he really lost.
He lost, yo.
I'm like, yo, he really lost. I'm like, I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, yo, they let Cody Rhodes win. That's all right. Now we can stop this shit.
That shit was clearly in game.
Yes.
That was clearly in game. Niggas was on his left.
All he was listening was goddamn Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think Stone Cold. I think Undertaker had Stone Cold spot. Like I think that was supposed to be Stone Cold, or I think they wanted that to be Stone Cold. But you know, Undertaker's like Jason Weaver and Chingy, my nigga. He just one call away.
Give me a call if you wanna come roll with me.
Yeah, they mixed a little bit of bullshit with the Undertaker, but you know it was cool.
No, they just had a nigga dressed like Mark. Mark came out there, man.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Fresh off his podcast.
That nigga Mark was on there. Like,
Mean Marcalis.
that shit was hilarious. I was like, that nigga gonna be intimidating in the skull cap. Y'all get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga got a skull.
They really are the David Copperfield of the modern day.
Yeah, but that shit was cool. What did y'all think about WrestleMania as a whole, yo? I thought this, in my personal opinion, this was one of the better
WrestleManias.
wrestling WrestleManias that I've seen.
I was gonna say that it's probably one of the better.
Except for the Usos, that shit was trash.
That match was not good.
Oh, everybody has been saying that.
Because everybody was looking for like a brother match, brother versus brother at WrestleMania.
I didn't even know it happened.
Oh shit!
But then when I went back, I mean real shit. When I went back, and I seen the highlights, and then I watched a few other reviews of WrestleMania in a whole. Yeah, yo, everybody said that shit was like.
It was a letdown, yo.
Yeah, they match was
I thought it was gonna be that. I didn't think it was.
They probably, if you rank the matches, unfortunately, they probably had the worst match on the card. If you rank the matches,
at least on their night, they for sure did.
Yeah, like,
but overall, yeah, it might be.
It might be the worst match on the card, yo.
The whole event.
It might be.
It was the worst match on the card, and it sucks because they probably next to like Roman and Cody, they probably had the most story.
Yeah,
they had the most. They had like the second highest tier storyline.
To me, it's like that match kind of exposed both of them because the niggas. They need to wrestle other niggas because they don't know no moves, yo.
They're tag team wrestlers, yo.
It ain't even that. It's like they don't have any moves.
Yeah,
they have punches and kicks. That was, you know what I'm saying? And they'll jump there, throw their body at you. That's it, yo. Them niggas ain't do not one vertical suplex.
Yeah,
not a body slam, not a hip toss,
not even a Samoan drop,
not a drop toe hold. It's a fucking splash punch kick, my nigga.
Yeah, them niggas got
the old Nintendo.
Yeah, yo, like that shit is crazy. Like that shit really exposed. I'm like, oh, that's why you don't want to see them niggas wrestle each other because neither one of them got to move. They got to wrestle other niggas that have moves.
Yeah, they got to cancel.
Technically, the crazy thing about it, they wasn't even supposed to have no fucking wrestling match. Nobody wanted to see no fucking wrestling match between them. They were supposed to fight.
They were supposed to fight, but the way that it won't right, yeah.
They ain't fight right.
They ain't fight right.
like they didn't, like they fought like brothers. Like, all right, bro. Like, all right.
It was a squash match. Like I don't see how Jimmy can recover from this. Yo, he treated this nigga like a joke. The whole man, he beat the shit out this nigga, and then talking to him and shit. Like my nigga, you 5 minutes older than this nigga, my nigga. Like you ain't even gotta be acting like this, yo.
Yo. ain't gotta be acting like that at all.
So yeah, I was disappointed in that.
Your old man acting like that.
I was happy with the Gunther Sammy match. That shit was dope.
Very good match.
He hit a nigga for brain buster.
The brain buster.
The brain buster.
The brain buster.
And I had
not any brain buster.
First time he did it.
Yeah.
Like that's how
First time in
Triple H
WWE.
is a different nigga, yo. He let this
First
nigga do the
time in
brain
WWE,
buster.
Yo, he did the brain buster. I was like, oh shit.
But he had to do it because he didn't do the shit when he died through the turnbuckle. The tornado
Yeah.
did, so he had to replace that.
With the brain
He
buster.
Yeah.
was supposed to, yo. If they would have put that on, that online,
It'd
I
have
would
been,
have.
it'd have been match. It'd have been match of the weekend.
It might have been match of the
It
weekend.
might. Nah, Seth and Drew was pretty good.
Nah, it won't like that. Not
It
like
won't
Gunther and
like that,
Sammy.
though, nah.
Gunther and Sammy was the best wrestling match of the weekend, yeah. I think.
Wrestling match, period.
Yeah.
Probably so. Probably so.
Yeah.
When I look at the card, probably so.
You know the story. You know Cody and all them. They have the story in the heat and all that shit. But yeah, them niggas.
But
them niggas
Roman
was
Reigns,
wrestling.
Roman Reigns don't have matches for real. He just don't. In my opinion, he don't have.
He tells stories.
Yeah, it's just like a story.
He
And
tells
I
stories.
think that's what the Uso. It was just like a story.
Nah.
But it's just a
Don't-
bad story.
It was just trash. I ain't
But
give.
needless to say,
trash.
We know that.
I heard it was all kicks and shit.
It was all kicks, splashes, and punches, my nigga. Come on, you gotta do something. Yo, Dave, you are a Samoan. Why can't you do the drop?
Nah, neither one of
The
them.
fuck?
Neither one of them dropped each other.
No, neither one of them.
Jacob Fatu not gonna have that. But
Yeah, I heard he signed. I heard they signed
Do you
him.
care about saying Jey Uso as the champion?
Nah,
What's his peak, yo?
peak is the Intercontinental U.S. title.
his peak is right where he at right now.
Yeah, where he at right now. That's his peak. Shout out to him. I mean, he can prove me wrong. Maybe now's the time that Roman's out the way. He can win a world title or something. But you know, even if he wins a world title, I don't see that nigga as like. To me, it's different winning a world title and being a world champion.
Anybody can win a world title.
Anybody can win a world title, but
takes
you
a
ain't
certain
never
nigga
be
to-
a world
Take
champion,
a
my
certain
nigga.
that would be a-
Like I don't see Jey Uso as a world champ. He might win the title a couple times, did right, but I don't see him.
Like he's about like you know what's crazy? Him being the number one contender for the belt, and you don't see him as a champion. It's almost the same way I feel about Damian Priest. So it's like
But he
it's
had
like,
the money in the bank though, so he had, you know what I mean?
But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is like if you took that from him, you'd be like, yo, he could be champion, but he might not be championship material yet.
He got the world title.
But now he got the world title,
He ain't
so
the
it's
world
like-
champ.
But it's like, all right, like it's like the same thing in a sense. Like, yeah, you could be, but you might not be the guy for it.
Yeah.
That's what Damian Priest is right now, because I ain't see that shit coming. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad it happened. Because I'm like, yo, if he won't go cash in, he won't go cash in. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah,
If
it
you
was
didn't cash
good.
in, you won't go
It
do
was good. It was good for the story. You know what I'm saying? It puts heat with Punk and Drew.
And then Drew called him the bisexual Undertaker.
Yeah. All that shit's fun and games, yo.
Called that nigga the bisexual
That just
Undertaker
means
on
they
TV.
listening to social media because that shit is all, you know, that shit was fucking trending. So you know what I mean? You can't, you know, it's good of them to lean into shit like that instead of trying to fucking.
I think that's why they be fucking with the YouTubers and shit. Because I think they try to lead into social media because it's a thing now. They just do like a WWE ass job at it. But I get like the Logan Paul being there. I get why you got that bitch ass nigga I Show Speed there for kids. They know that nigga.
I didn't know who the fuck that nigga was.
Kids know that
They
nigga.
took that nigga
You
mask.
know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
took that nigga
kids-
mask off, and I was like, I still.
Kids know that.
He
bro.
has another mask on. 'Cause I
Kids
still don't know that
nigga, bro. That nigga's like the Kai Cenat for little kids. Like he's famous.
That's fucked
Yo,
up.
that
That
nigga's
nigga straight up cussed.
Yeah, he cussed like a
they,
motherfucker.
They beat like nah. I'm glad my kids don't watch that.
That nigga, yeah, that nigga dead ass. He the nigga is so famous.
Oh, that
Yeah.
nigga got his ass beat.
The nigga is so famous. That nigga fuck around and played professional soccer by trolling it. He trolled his way into a professional soccer game and played. He was bad,
One
but
comment.
but he
One goddamn
them kids
comment.
love that nigga. Yo, my son loves that nigga. What you watching? I Show Speed. Get that bitch ass
Oh,
nigga off your phone, my
Rick
nigga. Get that nigga off your
Barry,
phone, my nigga. Go read Supreme Mathematics. So I told him.
Okay.
Nick Cannon is hilarious.
Fuck Nick Cannon, yo. That's who he's like. He's like a Nick Cannon ass nigga,
Alright, I
yo.
don't want to talk about that nigga no more. So what else?
But yeah, what else? That match, I ain't like that match. I ain't like that Logan Paul. I ain't like that triple threat. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. I wasn't a fan of nothing the Miz did in that 6-man tag.
That ladder match. Shout to that ladder
Yeah,
match.
Miz is trash, yo. Like there was a point in time when Miz at his peak, he was all right. Like Miz was, he passed that. He passed his prime, my nigga. That nigga trash. The R-Truth, 85 years old, that nigga still do a fucking corkscrew leg drop or whatever the fuck.
But let me ask you a question though. You said that match exposed how bad the Miz was, right? But
No, I didn't say that.
No, singles match.
But was the Miz ever really good?
Yeah, I just said that. That's how I started.
I don't think he was. I think Miz was just all right.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
he
I-
was just all right. Like he's just
Yeah.
an all right.
Yeah.
I never thought.
But like that was his prime.
Yeah.
He has passed that now.
He's still the same. He's just all right.
Nah,
like he's
yo,
on TV.
He's not all right. He is trash now. That's what I'm saying.
Are you trash if he don't? Miz character could be so much better.
Not at 40 something.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Nah, yo, that nigga too goofy.
All
Yo.
that goofy coming, he look goofy as shit coming out there.
Doing that shit with R-Truth, yo. It's
Yeah,
like,
yo, you did like, and I'm not saying don't do
But
that.
that goes
but
back to Rock's point.
His whole gimmick is that shit stale as fuck. If anybody needs makeover, yo, they can make
it's that nigga.
is that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He been the
Cause
same.
like think about it. I'm not saying go get a whole bunch of tattoos and shit, but if Miz was carrying cross-ish type, you know what I'm saying? Like on that type of
More broody. He was brutish. He was brooding
Right.
a little bit more.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Dark.
he could work the same. He could pretty much work almost the same way, and it come off another way. But that shit just stale. I don't like this shit. Shout out to R-Truth though. You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, he's trash
Tag team
now.
partner.
You said what?
I said he R-Truth tag team partner. It's not the other way around.
Oh yeah. That's our truth team for sure. Shit to change.
The black man is the leader. But nah. This is why I never felt like the Miz had any evolution in his character. Because the apex of the evolution in his character was when he was a bootleg Chris Jericho. When Chris Jericho was the I'm the best in the world at everything I do. When he was really like,
Like Miz was that nigga we
he
came
was
out in the
that-
suit. And him and Alex Riley.
That was his peak. Like that was that was the most evolutionary to me. I could be wrong, but to me, I felt like that was the most evolution you was gonna get out of that. Because number one, the Miz looks goofy, so it ain't really you can't really make him buy too much. I can't buy into you being an evil character, my nigga. You look foolish.
He's been in this position for a while though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You can only just be a
It takes
dickhead.
a lot
That's
to
it.
get to this point. Mind you, he had a top feud with Daniel Bryan when they was able to. You know what I'm saying? Like they made that shit work. So you can't just say like he ain't trash. Like he was able to do that 2 years ago? No, that wasn't
He's
2
trash
years
now.
You talking
Today.
about the Intercontinental
That
Championship?
was like 4 years ago, right?
The Intercontinental Championship?
That was his peak, I think.
That's his peak.
That's what I think his peak.
That's as far as he gonna go. Like
That's-
that's the best he gonna get.
That's yeah.
As far as a character, that's the best he
When he
can
had that
give
match
you.
with Seth on Raw, that shit was fire.
But his character was just the Miz.
It's with Seth.
Man,
It's with Seth, my nigga. Like you don't get
I mean,
you don't get points for
Hey,
having
what
good
you
matches
saying,
with
though?
good wrestlers, yo.
You're supposed to.
You know what I mean?
yeah, he was in there with God, yo. But white
Nigga
God.
Seth Rollins is Aki man, yo. That nigga know every fucking move, yo.
That nigga taking a break.
He deserves
Hey,
it.
shit.
That nigga put in work this weekend.
Mhm.
That nigga put in heavy work,
That
yo.
nigga got his ass whooped for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
got his ass
That nigga
whooped
gonna come
for
back as Jesus, yo. He
that nigga-
died for
that
the
nigga died
nigga
for a
sins.
nigga, dog. He beat a nigga.
And on top of that, yo, Roman really lost because of him.
Yeah. That story was dope. I like that. Like,
They put it all together.
yeah. That shit was fire.
That shit was stupid for him to come out there dressed in the Shield, but I guess
That shit was goofy. That shit was
made-
goofy as shit.
It made sense. I think.
When he came out, I thought it was a fake nigga. I'm like,
No, I ain't even gonna lie.
You see that shit?
It's WrestleMania. I was expecting anything at that point. I was like,
I like
hey,
if John Moxley pull
yeah,
up.
I'm like, yo, fuck it, bro. If Moxie pull up, fuck it. Like, what else? What else you got? If Moxie would have pulled up, I probably would have passed out.
Yeah,
like,
that'd have been a
like
shit.
a white woman at a Michael Jackson show. I don't know. Oh, it's Moxley. Ugh. That'd have been the shit. But I'm like, at that point, because you got to think, during that
the crowd would have lost their fucking mind.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, The Rock came out, John Cena came out, fucking Undertaker came out. I'm like, bro, what else y'all got? What else y'all got?
Especially when he came over to that Death Rider shit.
Then the Shield music come off, and I'm looking in the crowd on TV like, yo, if this nigga John Moxley come out the crowd, bro, it's over. This is the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
Yeah,
so I'm like, and what else you got? And then it was that nigga just got stolen as soon as he got in the ring. As soon as he got in the ring, Roman stole his ass. I was like, well, never mind. It ain't nobody but Seth Rollins. Like,
bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, ain't nobody but Seth Rollins.
That's it. He just came out in the vest.
But I got it though, because as soon as he seen him. Like, because the nigga was, like, if you look, like, the way the match was going.
He was baiting him. It was to bait him,
it
like.
Was to bait him. So, it was like, but as soon as he got in the ring, Roman was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Because he was outside.
Because he was wearing, that's why he was, that's the way I took it. Of why he wearing the Shield shit. Because, like, it's a trigger.
To make the trigger.
It's a trigger. He see that shit. That's why it caused him. Because, like, if he would have came out there as fucking Prince.
Macho Man Seth Rollins, man.
Then. Roman Reigns was like, oh, you bitch ass nigga.
He'd have laughed that nigga off.
And then came out with the vest. Like, ooh, I remember. Ooh. And
triggered that nigga.
Makes sense, bro.
Nigga hit him with a triple crossroads, yo.
He
I'd have been mad as shit, yo, if I'd have seen that. And he fucked you over the first time.
Yeah.
That's why it was so symbolic when he got up. He hit him in the back. With
Yeah.
Just
right
like,
on the ropes and everything.
Just like you did me, my nigga.
Chair. Yeah.
Just like you did me. Fuck you.
Boom.
Yeah, he good for. He like that shit felt good.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass
you a
nigga.
bitch. We could have took over the world, you bitch ass.
Could have been us.
Yo, he really should have said that. They was in Philadelphia, yo. They could have got away with it, yo.
Bro, The Rock been getting away with everything all week, bro.
Yo, them niggas was wilding out,
Yo, The Rock told niggas on Monday to shut the fuck up.
Yo,
I said, yo, you got it, bro. You got it.
Nigga was cussing niggas out.
Bro,
he cussed Randy Orton the fuck out, yo. He called Randy Orton all types of bitches.
Yeah.
Fuck bitch. I said, oh.
Okay.
All right.
Color. Color and language.
Color and language.
That is gonna be
They
crazy,
have
yo.
adult situations.
When The Rock was, on Monday when the crowd was chanting, shut the fuck up, and The Rock said, yo, y'all, what did he say? He said, yeah, because such and such, yes. He said something, they made him boo. He said, yeah, so y'all can go ahead and y'all shut the fuck up. But I was like,
that shit's wild, yo.
I'm like, yo, The Rock just told niggas shut the fuck up. I said, yo, he's the greatest heel of all time.
Like, this nigga
he's the greatest heel of all time, bro.
This nigga need to
leave.
leave.
He gotta go. I'm like, yo, get that nigga out.
It ain't fair, yo. It's like, yo, because if you can cuss, then let's bring Shane Douglas. Niggas,
it ain't TV scene.
Let Paul Heyman cuss.
Well, he cussed during the Hall of Fame, Joe.
Yeah, that's mature situations.
But
you gonna talk about selling pussy on that, Jake? But man, I remember I was selling pussy. It would be one.
Yo, Rock said, yo, y'all can shut the fuck up. I said, he said, yo, I'm about to leave. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's time because you tripping.
Yeah.
Triple H like, God damn, man. God damn. Them fines be out the wazoo. Triple H like, all right, man. Rock, you pay for this one.
And I ain't like all those sponsorships during WrestleMania.
Nah, yo. You go sponsor the Latinos. You go sponsor the Latino community with Agua Fresca by Minute Maid. Not even regular Agua Fresca. You chose Minute Maid Agua Fresca.
First of all, the fact that you even had a match and you put all of your Latinos in it, that was
wrong.
The representation of Latinos for WrestleMania. You put them all in one match. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. That's the first thing. Mm-hmm. Second thing is, this was the first match that I think I even noticed the sponsorships. They might have had sponsors before that, but the Aqua Fresca shit was just so wow.
Nah, because Jimmy and Jay Uso
that was after. The dude wipes.
And now because that match was ass.
That match was ass. They knew it.
By dude wipes.
And they daddy used to make niggas eat his ass, so the dude wipe, it all makes sense. Yes, he did. That was his move. He would back his ass up and make, yes, that's it. That's their daddy. Yeah. I think he got bars, though.
I just don't like how you said that.
But that's what happened.
I just don't like how you said that.
Hey.
I just cannot get
you need to say it how it is, because you need to realize what we watched. What they showed us as kids.
Do y'all want to know how Meek Mill got on? Y'all want to know how Meek Mill got on SmackDown on Friday?
You was there, Sonny.
What? Meek Mill was on SmackDown. He spread his ass cheeks on SmackDown. That's what happened.
Oh man, I didn't see that.
Of course, nobody did.
What network was that on?
It was on Fox.
Yo, Face, shut the fuck up.
Behind the scenes, yo.
Face said, "Oh man, I ain't see that."
Behind the scenes, yo. I don't think that nigga do nothing safe no more. That nigga Meek was at SmackDown spread his ass, man.
You said you had a bomb show, yo.
Yo, that nigga said, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all ain't hear that nigga.
That's more than
Y'all ain't hear that
video,
nigga.
it's not
Y'all ain't hear that
video.
nigga video on fucking the internet when that nigga was screaming like a bitch telling radio to get up? Yeah, that nigga spread his ass on SmackDown, yo.
Oh, that's real audio. That's real.
Yeah, no, get up. Like, nah, bro, you a whole cooch in it, bro. Nah, bro.
That's real audio.
Yes, my
I
nigga.
thought that was.
Nah, ain't no AI. Allen Iverson didn't do that. Andre Iguodala didn't do that, bro.
Damn.
I don't know another AI. But them two niggas didn't do it. Yeah, that's real, man. That nigga spread his ass on SmackDown. How you think that nigga got in the promos for WrestleMania? We come to my town, do it in Philly. Fuck out of here. They ain't even how you perform. They let Lil Wayne perform and he didn't even know the words to a Millie.
That nigga didn't even perform the whole.
That nigga
This
came out
nigga
and said, I'm a
came-
cash money millionaire. That's it. Like, that nigga came out there and said, I'm a cash money millionaire. Cut the beat. Like, that was it. Like, okay.
Don't stop the record, yo.
Like, all right. Cut the record, bro. You didn't even get into it.
That's crazy.
Nah, bro. That shit was, nah, bro. But yeah. And then I think he gave.
Yeah, without that news, yo. But
said
I'm
what?
glad we know now, yo. So everybody's in the know.
Yeah, and niggas know.
Yeah, no.
This nigga
Yo,
stuff.
speaking of, yo, what you think you put in Cody hand, yo?
His hotel room key.
Oh,
Nah, ain't no fucking way, bro. You hand a nigga something, say don't ever break my heart again, bro. What y'all got going on, yo?
Yo, that
What y'all got going on, yo?
I'm gonna tell you what. This is what happened, and I know some behind the scenes Sean O'Malley
Oh,
and fucking. You know what I mean?
But
Here we go.
We're not bringing inside news about Meek Mill. All right.
Here we go. What he passed off to him was fish scale. It was like a little sample to just let you. He was like, yo, he's like, yo.
Little toot.
You know what I mean? A little tooth to just let you know. He said, a little tooth. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
My number on the back.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You got matter of fact, you got my number.
So Cody looked at this. He's like, oh shit, that's a little.
That shit's glistening.
Oh,
Yo,
goddamn. When the light hit the ice and twinkle and glisten.
He said, don't even open it.
Don't even open it. So I can smell it through the bag, man.
I want to talk about today, right?
I'm like, yo, if you can smell coke through a bag, man,
Yeah,
you're
that's
a
it.
dangerous individual.
That's that Tony Khan.
You got that drip. Yeah. Speaking of that,
All right, yo. We gonna get to that piece of shit.
Whoa! Niggas coming in hot.
Yo, hold on. Let me.
Call him a
though.
piece of shit.
So, what y'all think about the idea that the gold watch plays a part in what he gave him?
oh, because he gonna cut that nigga hand off because that dope he gave him was not his. So this is how the storyline begins.
Did y'all hear about the
It's a
gold watch?
it's a bounty on Cody's head, pretty much. It's a bounty on that nigga head, yo. That's what I think the story's gonna be. It's a bounty on his head. The Rock's gonna try to take that nigga out. It's a bounty.
Jacob Fat too, but to come
Yeah,
and
like
fuck
it's
that
a
nigga
bounty
up.
on that nigga now.
So he gave him a bullet?
No, he gave that nigga some dope.
He
That's
gave
how
that nigga
it's-
fish
He gave
scale.
that nigga the dope. The dope won't his.
Peruvian
So
gold
the problem
flake.
is the dope he gave him. The dope he gave him came from Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu don't play that way about his drugs or
They call
his
it.
money.
They gonna change his name. His name gonna be Lulu when he come to the
So when he pull up, he wanna know. He wanna know.
Lulu Fat too.
He wanna know where the product. He just wanna know where the product at. He ain't gonna smoke the Rocky yet.
Nah.
Cause he family, so he gonna wait.
Yeah.
Cause he want him to
He
tell
can say
the truth.
Cody got it.
But Cody,
Oh,
he after him, dog. He after him. He'll catch that nigga outside. Goddamn, he'll catch that nigga outside of Sprouts.
He is.
Because he would be at Sprouts.
He will be at Sprouts.
We don't have a Sprouts here, but I know what Sprouts is.
Yeah.
Catch that nigga at the Sprouts.
Yeah.
Hit that nigga in the back of the head with a bottle of Merlot. He gonna end up in the trunk. He gonna end up in the trunk. He gonna go somewhere far.
One of them fucking
And you know who
barrel.
who gonna be there waiting for him when he get there? Jacob Fatu. And
Lulu.
And The Rock. They set that nigga up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be The Rundown. That's the next movie. It's gonna be The Rundown. The Rock's gonna do all his movies
He's gonna recreate all
his movies in wrestling storylines. So
Oh
this
man,
one
wait
is
till
the
they get the
rundown.
Fast and Furious 9.
Shit, wait till Jumanji.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
You not Jumanji in or Jumanji out?
That's when Roman Reigns comes back. That's when Roman Reigns comes back when he gets to do Jumanji phase.
Jumanji?
Mick Foley, yo.
Yeah, shout out to Jumanji.
Yeah, Mick Foley gonna play the Kevin Hart role.
And Kevin Hart gonna play the fucking.
Yeah, Kevin Hart about to be a wrestler, yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be the wrestler. He gonna be. Man.
Continue.
Where are we going, yo?
Yeah, don't.
Oh no, we this
Try to
this-
aggravate.
Yo, we had a dude, white dude, he said his ribs was fucked up. Came through the gallery or whatever looking for us, he said he checking us out and shit. I don't know his name, but if you watching, reach out to one of us. We can get you up there.
I don't know that
He
nigga.
came out to watch came through the gallery and shit watching some of the WrestleMania.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him, though.
Yeah, shouts to him. Shout out to my nigga I don't know.
Tony Khan, yo.
Tony Cantana. Let's go. Everybody snitching.
Yo, the same shit The Rock passed Cody Rhodes, he had to give him some of that shit to Tony Khan.
We gave it. Tony Khan, he the plug. That nigga got a whole mountain of that shit just on his desk when he come up with ideas.
For this nigga to yo. Face you
Sonny,
need.
catch us up, yo. Catch us up, Sonny.
No, you start. This one's yours. You start this one.
All right, so about a week ago. Well, let's take it back. What was it, about 5 months ago? Seven
what?
months ago? 5 months?
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Oh, since the
All In.
that
All
was
In
in
like
August. That was in August. So that was like
7.
cause we in April now. Was this the 4th month?
Yeah, that might have been like the 8 months.
Yeah, it's like 8 months, 7-8 months.
Because I think it was like the end,
8 months ago.
of September.
Yeah, 8 months ago.
7-8 months ago.
3/4 of a year.
No, it was the beginning of September because what's before All In? The new shit.
All Out.
Was that in London?
All In was in London.
And All Out was after that, which was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So boom, we on track. And I think they fell on different months because it was like the last days of that, the last day and the starting day of the month. But anyway, there was a fight. Allegedly, there was a fight between CM Punk and Jack Perry. CM Punk last week went on Ariel Hawani, or whatever the fuck his name is.
I think you got it. I think you nailed it.
Yeah,
I nailed it.
I
There we
think
go,
so.
yo.
Nigga look like Nick Batum.
Yeah, yo. Shout outs to Yo though. He seemed pretty cool. I like your shit. But CM Punk went on there on his show and pretty much because I guess there's no NDA on this shit, they were able to actually talk about this.
Yeah.
And he kinda like he pretty much said what the fuck it was.
No, he kind of lied though.
I mean, did he?
See, yeah.
He threw a punch.
What did he say though, right?
He said, what did he say? He said that he went up to him and said, "What are you doing?" And
He was the aggressor though.
who was
He
the
said
aggressor?
He pushed him twice and then put him in the headlock.
Yeah, and that's what he did. Yeah, he was clearly the aggressor.
Yeah.
He was clearly the
Now,
aggressor.
we had the audio, but long story short, right? This shit allegedly happened all the way up until now. CM Punk got fired, right? Jack Perry been off TV ever since, off of
Scapegoat.
AEW.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of
now,
funny too.
here we go a week after the actual interview with CM Punk where he spoke on this. They decided to drop the footage from backstage, which we already knew that they had because they came out and said that shit from the jump, right? Which was crazy. But they dropped this footage and it shows exactly what CM Punk's, what he said. Why? Why the fuck are we showing this footage?
That shit
Yo,
was
that
gay,
shit, yo.
That shit was gay as a bitch.
I don't.
man.
I will. The only
That
thing
shit was
positive
gay,
I can say
yo.
about it is because this is something I've noticed the last couple of weeks with the WWE and AEW and their little back and forth they got going on. WWE don't do none of their shit talk on their main TV.
Nah.
They'll talk like Triple H will talk shit in press conferences and like pre-show. Like they'll do shit like that. AEW will not only talk shit about WWE on their main show, but they're advertised that they're going to talk shit. So it's like, like that, mean. And then what Will Ospreay said, when he had a little retort to what Triple H
That
said.
was cute.
I fuck with it. I was like, yo, because it won't no reason. Triple H be saying shit for no reason, yo. Like, ain't nobody, like, yo. Nigga, y'all are winning. Why are you still fucking with these niggas, yo?
Yo, that's what he's saying to y'all. Y'all, we winning. Why y'all fucking with niggas? We winning. We winning. Like, it's
How
over.
was they fucking with him?
Come on, dog.
How was they fucking with him?
It started that way.
How?
The nigga who's the champion bust the throne the first
Y'all
day.
got him.
The first day, like they was licking shots day one, and we knew that.
The main nigga is the nigga.
That's
y'all
what I'm saying. Now he's the champion. I'm like, now he's the champion.
Wow,
over here.
y'all have the same energy though.
I mean, they have.
Nah, they ain't.
WrestleMania showed that.
So no,
Niggas had
that's
the
clearly a new
highest
energy.
grossing WrestleMania ever.
That's clearly a new energy. That is not the same energy. They
Niggas
have
on
not
top of
had
the
this energy ever before.
Niggas on top. Cause man, them niggas on top of the world right now, and they know it.
I mean, they've been on top. I mean, when
but-
have they not been on top of the world of wrestling?
I mean,
Their fucking owner got sexual allegations and they ain't do shit.
it made the company better.
You know what I'm saying? That's
it
crazy.
made the company better. Like niggas like, oh,
Them niggas ain't never that's why these hardcore WWE fans be acting like they're underdogs or some shit. Like, nigga, y'all have been winning the entire time wrestling has been a thing.
But that's like
my entire
the
life.
thing is- but the thing is, I think the problem is it's the internet niggas. Because like if you go like on my timeline, the AEW niggas, they dissect everything WWE related, and they are shitting on it. Like they talk shit about WWE, like they can't do no right. They like it's nothing right that they do, and they feel like AEW is so far superior. And I'm like, well, goddamn, like I get it, but it's like, is it? I just be like, hey, it's just wrestling though. It's just wrestling.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't deny what they doing right now. Like it's like AEW got what they got going on, and WWE got what they got going on right now. That's how I look at it. Niggas just got what they got
And
going
I
on.
really honestly think, like, regardless of the sales, I mean, yo, they really putting on the better wrestling,
Yeah, clearly.
actual matches.
Yeah.
Now, stories, you can't really compare.
Nah. The production value, you can't get, like, that's, WWE's been doing this shit.
None of that shit matters, man.
Yeah.
And here's
Just
the
grits
point,
and
right?
groceries, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it worth having the match when it's not put together right? Because check it out, Swerve on the cusp of becoming
champion.
world heavyweight champion. Wrestle Dream, I think that's in September. That's gonna be in Coleman again. So I think, you can pretty much see that through and put Swerve all the way through until that.
Swerve versus
But-
Bryan Danielson in Seattle.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That really could be his way out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Win the championship, retire. You know what I mean?
Or lose and retire.
Well, I mean, if he has it, well, do you see him? That'd be a good point, right? Him actually winning the belt, then that would mean Swerve would only have it for 2-3 months.
No, I'm saying Swerve holds it until then.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then he loses to Danielson, and then he retires. Because this is really supposed to be his last year. He said like August or something, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't let Swerve lose after 3
Yeah, no,
months.
Swerve still beats Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
And then Bryan Danielson still retires.
Yeah, I would have him retire Bryan Danielson.
Yeah. In Seattle.
What better way to get him over? Let him retire that nigga.
Drink that
So do
nigga
you
blood
see
too.
that as promising of a story that can be told? Do you see that as like a MJF type story that can be told in AEW with all the bullshit that they got going on?
Yeah, because I mean, I think like AEW's ability to tell stories is actually underrated. Because I think like when they got a story, like they don't like all their stories are not winners, but when they got one, they got one. Like the Adam Page initial story, that shit was fire. That was long term storytelling. The fucking Eddie Kingston redemption, the Swerve Strickland story, the fucking when the fucking tag team scene was jumping and they had what's the fuck them niggas names? I can't remember. But them niggas. And it, you know what I'm saying? The best friends and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like they be having stories. It's just that I think WWE's production, like the way they film vignettes and
you can tell.
And just the promo, the way that they do that is
you can tell the quality.
It's not even the quality of it. It's just what we're more accustomed to, because that's what we've grown up on. The way they film and edit and cut, that's what they do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like so,
that's their shit.
So everything else looks it looks inferior just because we're not used to it. You know what I'm saying?
Because now they have to figure out a different way. Because it's like WWE has set the precedent for these for so long that it's like, yeah, we could do vignettes, but we can't do them without damn near copying the way they do it.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out a whole different way. Like I fuck with the way like Julia Hart vignettes. Them shit's fire.
Yeah.
All
but they don't do it.
Are
they don't
fire.
do a whole lot of like the AEW stories are progressed through promos. They don't do a whole lot of vignettes. It's niggas coming out talking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like old school wrestling shit. Like niggas, like yeah, he a bitch ass nigga, and if I see him, like you know what I mean. That's how they progress their stories in AEW.
Wrestle you up.
They rely more on the wrestlers' ability to progress the stories themselves
throughout the ring.
You know what I'm saying? And, no, just on the mic. You know, also, you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas have to fucking
go. That's what I'm saying. In the ring, because they got most of them niggas cut the promos in the ring.
Well, no, you know, backstage with Renee and shit like that. You know what I mean?
You know, a lot of them niggas, they put them niggas in front of the crowd.
I mean, yeah, they do.
Depends on how much you follow these motherfuckers, because they got podcasts and all that other shit. So
yeah,
they got accessible.
So like, I think like I actually think their ability to tell stories is an underrated ability they have. You know what I'm saying? I think. You know what I mean? It'd be dope, yo. Like, even the Jade Cargill story, yo. That shit was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas act like all they doing is wrestling, yo. But these wrestling matches be having points to them a lot of the times, yo. And you know what I mean? It's just different, yo. It's like, it's wrestling.
Shouts to Jade Cargill.
It's like way more focused on that aspect than WWE even at where they're at right now, where it's some of the best in-ring shit they've ever done, it's still not their priority. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the stores and entertainment is their priority. And this is probably the best shit. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like Damian Priest said, they doing shit the Attitude Era probably couldn't do right now.
Yeah, no, on a consistent basis, this is the best wrestling that WWE's ever had. Yeah,
like they've ever had. This is the best.
They've had great wrestlers and great matches in the past, but like
shits in matches now,
they got a lot of niggas and a lot of matches now. Yeah,
like my nigga Ricochet did a springboard 450 through the announcer table. I said, all right, bro, get your shit off.
Yeah,
you out here just doing shit.
Yeah,
Triple H said, yeah, go do some shit.
Yeah, niggas
go flip off some shit, my nigga.
Niggas flip it off and shit.
He put niggas in the main event. You know what I'm saying? Like the main event scene is kind of crazy. Niggas get pushes and shit. You know, I think it's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I'm not a super duper pro WWE nigga because I just watch wrestling in general. But I think it's cool from a fan's perspective to see like what they're actually doing. And you seeing like them niggas get pushed and they creating, like, it's like old school again. Niggas creating stars and making new stars and niggas is getting pushes and shining. It's a scene full of niggas now.
Though,
it ain't just like.
What you think about Osprey comments?
What I think about Osprey comments, man, I mean, they just comments.
He had to shoot back. Yeah, I mean, he felt he had to say.
Yeah,
he felt the way. Something. I respect him for saying it.
He felt he had to say something. I'm like, all right, man.
I mean, that nigga ooze charisma though. That's a charismatic motherfucker, yo. That nigga can talk shit, yo. I like that nigga, yo.
He got a mad cigarette smoker voice.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, I like that nigga. You said what, face?
Putting on the best matches in the world, bro.
He's checking in Wednesday.
Yeah.
Now he's
the ace of AEW, yo. That nigga called himself like nigga. You done had 3 matches.
Putting on the best matches in the world, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, they good to go, yo. Like
I'd like I said earlier on Twitter. You could follow me on Twitter. But like I said earlier, I was like, man, AEW be fine if they just remember what they supposed to do. Like, just focus on what you got to do.
They do.
Put in your ring work. Fuck all that extra shit. All this we want to
But
air.
like
we want to air goddamn. We want to goddamn air fucking P Diddy type videos of backstage niggas. Man, I don't care about that shit.
I mean,
bro.
I don't care about it, but yeah, I watched it.
I mean,
like
yeah,
so like it did its job. That's what it was supposed to do.
And he was like, that's what he did it for, to draw up the ratings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, man, I get it, but it's like all right, bro. That's what like, all right, if it works,
I'm sure it did. At least for that quarter hour, or however they do the ratings.
We got more of them.
Even with the draw of the ratings, right?
Mm-hmm.
To tell the story, do you think it added anything? Like, 'cause I ain't gonna lie, right?
Mm-hmm.
If in fact they got beef behind this, right, then I would expect them to have. I mean, 'cause they gonna have a good match. My only issue with a Young Bucks and FTR match is, have we already seen this shit? Because as many times as the Briscoes and FTR fought, all them shits was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with the Young Bucks, it's not just them being heels. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. In none of their matches with them was I going for the Young Bucks. At some point, they gonna win, but
they haven't won one yet. They haven't beat FTR yet.
At all?
I don't think so. I think they've only had 2 matches. And FTR won both of them.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Even still.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Does the storyline of the footage do anything?
I mean, I seen how they did it, and like
it just makes them look more like it just kind of plays into their heel character.
Yeah, it plays into their heel character because they say this is an excuse of why they lost that match. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as the EVPs, we had to handle that. He got an anger problem. Like, because you think about it like this. That's your workplace. Imagine you at work and niggas got you on camera doing some shit like that.
I'm saying though, like, that's the work.
You gotta fire
that shit happen.
You have to.
You gotta fire me.
Cause then after he snatched that nigga up and then he talked to you bitch ass nigga suck my like yo.
Eat a dick.
What?
Eat a dick, hoe.
Nigga, if I did that shit at the warehouse, you know what the fuck? They'll call the police on me. I'm going to jail, my nigga.
I'm going to gotcha paper.
Federal.
Yeah.
Federal.
The fuck? That
Federal.
nigga, cause like, all right.
23 and 1s, my nigga. I'm doing 20 years.
At a certain point, yo, CM Punk, yo, like.
Gotta get his attitude in order, yo.
Somebody got beat the shit out this nigga, yo. Like, the UFC niggas ain't beat him up good enough, I guess, yo. Cause that nigga.
What did he say him and CM Punk almost got into it?
That nigga lied about that.
He lied?
That was Booker T came and said he lied about that. It's a bitch ass nigga. Y'all keep listening to Booker T bitch ass.
I know.
Right,
That nigga name is Huffman.
He did beat Batista.
Huffman.
That happened. That one happened. He did beat Batista up. He beat his ass.
Alright. So you fight, you a big nigga. You supposed to beat niggas up. What else you gonna do? You
But
ain't
that's
smart.
That's supposed to happen at the workplace. That's what the workplace is like.
Yeah, them niggas got a lot of testosterone.
That's
man.
crazy, yeah.
So
Because even if you do that shit like in the NFL, if that shit happened in the NFL, like you might be cool fucking up a teammate.
Draymond did that shit.
That he did, but he didn't cuss out the coach on the way out.
He choked that nigga.
I mean,
He didn't cuss out the coach on the way out.
But he choked the nigga.
He didn't, but the thing is, you cussing out your boss. That nigga's a little man.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
He was scared for his life. That nigga won't lie. I think that nigga was for sure scared.
Who?
Tony Khan. That nigga Jack Perry is bigger than Tony Khan is. He just seen.
think Punk was in the wrong, though.
I'm scared.
I mean, you don't think he was in the wrong for touching a nigga?
No. I mean, yeah, clearly.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, pause that. But
Thank you.
Yeah.
he was in the wrong. We're in the wrong. Well, you're in the wrong. But check this out, though. Tony Khan gave his own show.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. Tony Khan, a bitch
He
ass
had
nigga.
the authority to oversee that.
Yeah.
But
that was not the show. That was at All In.
I get that. The bitch ass move came where Tony Khan sat there and didn't say shit.
Yo, because I mean, do you really think you'd expect this nigga to yoke this nigga up?
Nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the whole spot for the glass. Like, if you standing right there in front of him, I can see if Tony Khan was somewhere else. But he's standing like literally in front of him. So he just got finished wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
He took the shot on camera, right? Of course, because you're watching it. You're going up first. And he's standing right there in front of Tony Khan. So how does Punk address him? Because seemingly the dude that was standing behind Punk was with him. Like,
oh, he brought niggas with him?
Right, I mean, it looked like he walked up with him. Like when Punk went up to Jack Barry, it looked like he walked up with him.
Yeah, because Punk walked up to him on all bullshit, yo. Like, he that was premeditated for real, yo. That nigga said, that nigga seen Perry say that shit on TV. He like, oh, I'm about to check this nigga.
Hey, my nigga, what's up with that shit you doing in the
Yeah,
ring, my nigga?
what's
What's
up
up with
with
that
that?
shit you doing in the ring, my nigga? I don't like
He
that.
came with the belt in his hand.
Next thing you know,
If
he
he came with no belt in his
he had
hand,
the
or he
nigga
had
golden
his
locks
out.
on the ground, dog. He was putting that nigga in a fucking
Yeah.
submission. I was like, oh.
That nigga too old to be acting like that, yo.
Yeah.
That
You
nigga,
a-
that nigga too old to be acting like that.
In the words of the great Jalen Ramsey, you an old man acting like that.
Yeah. But yeah, the video don't show nothing him doing too much different than what he said he did.
yeah. I was like, that's why I was like, that's why I didn't get what was the point in showing. I'm like, I don't think CM Punk lied about what he did.
Nah, he did.
Like, I don't think he was gonna lie about what happened. So I think, cause I mean, it happened, and then he just was like, yo, fuck them niggas, and nobody kind of knew why, cause he didn't say what happened. You know what I'm saying? So then when the interview came out, he was like, this is what happened. I'm like, bro, probably sat on that, and this is the story. So when the video dropped, I'm like, well, I think this shit kind of lines up. It lines up. You walked up on him. You asked him what's up with that shit. Y'all apparently exchanged words.
You ain't like
you
what he
ain't
said.
like what he said, and you had this.
But that's what I'm saying right there. And he said, this is the thing. This is the thing that he said in the interview. Well, this is the thing he said in the interview that I felt was a lie. Where he said, I think I handled that perfectly responsibly. Like,
I was irresponsible.
that was, yeah, yo, like, 'cause that was the part that was like, yo, he's like, I was being perfectly responsible. I did the right thing to do. Like, no,
He did
You
until
did not.
until he touched him.
it's
Pause.
but nigga,
Until he assaulted him.
I don't even
Yeah.
think that was that big of a situation. Regardless, even if he like, yo, that shit plays out the same way. Make some adjustments. Yo, fired him because of that shit.
yeah. I mean, it's your second offense. That's the second fight you got into.
I'm just saying.
Like, now you habitual, my nigga. You don't respect nobody here, my nigga. You just gotta
Habitual
go.
line stepper.
Yeah, you don't respect
Yeah,
nobody here,
nah,
my nigga.
nah, not at all.
But see, I think the only it won't even him snatching up Jungle Boy that got him fired. I think it was him cussing out Tony Khan in front of everybody. That's what like I have to fire you now, my nigga. You call me a bitch ass nigga in front of everybody? I can't fight
He
you.
could have just walked up to him and punched him. Yo, I done respected Tony Khan. Yo,
My nigga,
it might not hurt.
He could have done that, but my nigga, are we going to say that we don't know who Tony Khan is up to this point? Is there at any point in life, anywhere on earth, that God has created, that the sun shines down on, do you think Tony Khan is going to punch anybody? Ever?
A child.
I don't even know. Maybe if he's high as shit, he gonna try to do
If
something.
he get that sativa coke, I'm pretty sure he'll fight.
He ain't fighting shit. He gonna sit his ass down.
Nah, sativa.
Nah, yo, he gonna sit. Yo, Tony Khan body ain't
coke.
built.
It's coke, bro. It's
My
coke.
nigga, this nigga is built like a fucking customer service nigga, yo.
He get a little toot in him, man. That nigga might get out of control.
He don't.
He look like one
I
of them
promise you, he don't, yo. He 145 pounds, my nigga. He's never out of control. He's always in control. Someone's in control. That nigga work with wrestlers. That's why he letting all that shit happen. That nigga scared. That nigga was sitting there. That nigga was sitting there watching that whole shit. It was like, oh shit, these niggas really fighting. And then when CM Punk turned his. You said what?
Yo, niggas a wild Vince out.
He turned into the 50 Cent man.
Like,
Yo,
niggas
Vince a big
like,
nigga, and Bret Hart still stole that nigga.
Why he say fuck me for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Vince would ever do that shit. Like, a motherfucker hold Vince up for some money and shit, he'll let you go. But
no, Vince
like,
will fight
yo,
Vince got stole.
Vince on that Diddy shit, he'll fight niggas.
Yeah, but Vince a big nigga. Vince is a fucking giant white man from fucking the South.
I'm just saying.
Tony, that nigga's full reptilian blood. Tony Khan is from Dubai, my nigga. That's a made up place.
You can't be
That nigga sound like Aladdin, bro. That nigga's
That nigga's from Agrabah, my nigga. Nigga can't fight. Nigga grew up stealing apples from carts, my nigga.
That nigga ringtone still Arabian Nights, man. What's my dad calling? Arabian Nights.
That's special racism right there.
That's a special line of racism.
That's a special
line of
racism right there.
for you right there. That nigga's a street rat turned mogul. That nigga is Prince Ali Ababwa. That nigga is Prince Abubu.
Y'all want this nigga to fight. Y'all want this nigga to fight. He a fucking billionaire,
He's
yo.
a genie, bro.
Yeah, yo.
No, it's crazy because that nigga Pops got the wild curve.
Yo,
That
that's what,
nigga
that
Pops
his
is
pops
the genie, bro.
That his pops will fight you. I bet you his pops will fight.
Yo, his Pops probably got a cane with a sword in it.
His pops just got a scimitar. He don't even got a cane. They can just walk around with the curved sword and fucking.
That nigga said
Hey, that what it's called? The curve?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah!
I know what it is.
Yeah, he did the Latin J. Yeah, that's what his dad will kill you.
His dad trained a nigga from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
He's got one of them boys on a pocket knife.
Niggas jump off of buildings and hit niggas with the hidden blade in the wrist.
Tony Khan.
Now Draymond did the joke. He told nigga he was gonna stab him. Remember that shit? When he did that shit during the season? Was it Paul George? He told Paul George he was gonna stab him. Nigga, was it Paul George? I can't remember.
So.
He told nigga Paul George he was gonna stab him, bro. The assassin teacher had the hidden Draymond. Dog, they had that shit in their blade.
Hidden Draymond.
The hidden Draymond.
Yeah.
Fall like the Chappelle, like the Mad Real World. I've been stabbed and I don't know what it did. Dead ass, man. Dead ass. That shit is. Nah, yo. I mean, I would expect him to stand up for himself. I would expect him to fight.
No.
I wouldn't expect him to fight.
I don't expect
But
Tony
to
Khan
stand up for himself, yeah, I expect you.
Tony Khan is exactly what Radio B was when he was talking about that simulation wrestling shit. He is that nigga that played that simulation wrestling shit and recreated it in real life, but now he realizing, oh, I gotta deal with people. Like, I can't, they're just not stats in my computer. Like, my nigga, oh, this nigga might beat, he get mad.
He might beat the fuck
this
up.
6'7" nigga get mad.
You should start lifting weights then. Even Eric Bischoff took fucking karate.
Eric Bischoff already knew karate, first of all, and he had a leather jacket. Eric Bischoff knew karate and he had a leather jacket. These are two things Tony Khan lacked.
In that business, not being able
He need one or the other or both, yes.
But this the point, yo. You can't, look at fucking Jim Cornette.
He carries a tennis racket around.
Yeah, he got a weapon.
I'm just saying.
If you ever gotta swat a nigga, he know how to do it. Yeah, gotta swat a nigga down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta be able to do something.
He better get him a cane with a knife in it.
Like fucking sucker. And I'm not saying because he dropped the footage. Like I was saying, I think
that's some sucker shit though.
No, but hold on. Overall, being that Punk said exactly what the fuck he did, it really was like, yeah, yo, why not? So if he was going just be like, yo, let's tell his story, let's use it. You know what I'm saying? And I think
That's what it seemed
that
like,
makes
yeah.
sense. I look at it differently because if they'd have dropped it before he said anything, then it could have been slander. But how the fuck you gonna slander a motherfucker that's telling you?
Like, yeah,
exactly.
he already said it. So you want to see it?
Yeah, like, yeah, you might as well see it.
Tune in next week, my nigga. We got it. Fuck
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So, and I think
Fuck
the whole
with me,
story
you
of the
know
Bucks
I got
not wanting that shit to go down, I think all that shit is bullshit. I think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool, tell that story. But it still makes Tony Khan look like a hoe.
He is a hoe.
Because, like, you didn't, what you think?
He didn't have the facilities for that big man.
How would you see the landscape of AEW had Punk not been fired?
Punk would have still been.
It'd have been wild, yo. That shit. The morale might not have been. Morale might have been
the same.
Yeah.
Because he actually changed. Like WrestleMania would have been a little different too.
I mean, that nigga wasn't even.
But yeah, that nigga was hurt anyway because he just came back and then got hurt again.
But the
You did.
direction that they were going in,
I called
they worked him into that direction, and then they worked it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they do. You know, cause subject to change. But do you think the landscape of AEW would be?
I think it would be vastly different. Yeah. I think whatever clique that CM Punk would have surrounded himself with, it would be him, FTR, whoever other, whatever friends he has, like they would
have MJF back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd have been a different thing, but like
it'd have been you'd have seen an on camera. You'd have seen a behind the scenes power struggle on camera.
I don't think I would have been a fan of the product they would have put out because, like, I felt I feel like Tony Khan would have tried to cater to that nigga too much.
That's what I'm saying.
And
you've
like,
seen the power struggle.
I think it was for the best that they separated. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it just didn't work.
It's just better. It was a toxic relationship, my nigga. Like, yo, speaking of, did you see somebody ran up and fuck Mercedes Moné real quick? Did you see that shit last night?
DMD, yo.
Somebody ran up on her and fucked her real quick, yo. Did you see it when it happened?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yo. I was like, hold on. The lights went off. I was
like, was clutching the pearls, yo.
I was like, yo.
I'm like, yo, where's Angela Lansbury?
I was like, yo. See, no.
It was Jacob Patu, yo, with the knife.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah, yo, ran up on her and fucked her real quick. And then the lights came on and she, I said, oh shit. Who ravaged this lady?
Another mystery.
The Scooby-Doo mystery.
The red herring, yo.
Yeah.
We'll get it for yo.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious though. I was like, Mercedes got to do. She got to do better acting than that, yo. You on the Mandalorian, yo. Show some respect for yourself.
Yeah, right.
Go up, yo.
And you got a hot pan, yo. She need to be fucking. That shit should have been a scene in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. She should have pulled out her Angela Bassett, Vivica Fox.
No, I don't think that's it, yo.
No, I think they're talking about it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
I think it's that one. This the middle one.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, that one. That's the date in question.
Yeah.
But yeah, ran up on her, fucked her real quick.
Yo, why are you saying that?
Story-wise, who do you think?
If it's Britt Baker, then it's fire. I'm with it. I'm all the way with it because I think that's who needs to be her first real feud anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, if it ain't Britt Baker, what the fuck is that?
I ain't gonna lie, I would be disappointed.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed, but like, because I don't think. The only other one that makes sense would be Willow, but like I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would.
Nah.
They would turn her into Rikishi. You know what I'm saying?
She did it for the people.
Yeah. Somebody said that's the nigga. That's who burned Cody Rhodes' bus. It was Rikishi.
They were trying to kill that nigga for real, yo. They were trying to really kill that nigga, yo.
Yeah, I did it for the people.
They were trying to kill that nigga.
Yeah, this it. Yeah, this what. Yeah, she gonna get fucked real quick. Turn the sound on.
Whoa.
The time. I wanted to ask you about last week when you said that you wanted to face whoever is TBS champion at Double or
Why
Nothing.
she dressed like a Vanderpump?
Double or
you
Nothing.
can get to it.
5 years ago at Double or Nothing, history was made. AEW had its first ever pay-per-view there. You know, I'm a history maker. I'm a game changer. And I decided to make history yet again when I head to Vegas to be the TBS Women's Champion.
Asian nigga got a
Because
wild
money changes
that.
everything.
Oh, she was
Now,
Asian
before we get to
before?
Double or Nothing, we do have
Oh,
AEW
okay.
Dynasty coming up on Sunday, April 21st. And that is where Julia Hart is going to be defending her TBS championship against Willow
Yeah, that
Nightingale.
wasn't racist.
How do you handicap that match?
I can't wait to watch that match. I can't wait to see both those girls throw it down because they are the very best. And Julia has been one hell of a champion. I mean, she is just so
Yeah, yeah.
mysterious, so
Mariachi
unpredictable. You can't predict her games that she's going to play. And I know she has Willow's number for sure, but Willow, on the other hand, she is a force to be reckoned with. And I've been in the ring with Willow before. And trust me, she is dangerous.
Talk to me about that.
Oh, what if he was the one that
Kind of
fucked it?
hard for me to talk about because it's the hardest moment in my career. I mean, almost a year ago, I faced Willow Nightingale for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. And not only did I lose that match, I got injured in that match. Not only did I get injured in that match, I lost that chance to be the first ever woman to hold that championship. And if you know anything about me, I hate to lose. But being the CEO of AEW now, I always have a plan and I'm on a mission. And I can't wait for Double or Nothing.
So who would you rather face, Julia or Willow?
Hey!
What's going on?
What's going on?
On the light.
Getting it, getting it, getting it. That's what I'm saying. Brad, if you fucking real quick.
Yo, lay that shit down, my nigga. God damn.
Sexy Red coming in. Yo.
That was it. Somebody lay her shit down real quick.
Oh, yo.
If the assault sound ain't, the assault sounds ain't making no better.
It
It ain't making no better.
Yo, Alex Marvez out here
Yeah.
wilding out, yo.
That nigga said, well, now that I got you.
Then turn these lights off.
Hit her with an elbow real quick out the chair.
I got an interview for you.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. So shout out to whoever just, you know what I mean,
That's crazy.
assaulted her.
Man, that guy, yo, I
Watch out for the
ain't
big
gonna
man.
lie, that
Watch
guy
out for,
is-
yo, what if it was
Yeah,
Mr. Man?
yeah.
Yo,
Walk cut it. Walk cut it.
yo, what if it was Mr. Man face?
That's why I said it. That's why I said it. I'm like, yo,
What if it was Vince?
I mean, it probably is, yo.
I got Braun Strowman with
It
me.
probably wasn't Vince, yo.
yeah,
but-
Braun, yeah,
Somebody was touched.
yeah, Braun Strowman with him.
Yeah.
He had that Braun Breaker with him. Too.
Come out here, you rapist!
It was me all along.
I'm gonna mix that video with this Mercedes Moné video.
Yeah.
Come out here, you rapist!
Yes.
And then I'm walking away like
Walking down that bitch.
the Vince McMahon. Watch out for the fucking
Watch
Vince
out for the
McMahon.
McMahon, dog. You might end up in some trouble.
But yeah.
Spraying your ass cheeks on SmackDown.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, that's wild, yo. You talking? I'm wild saying somebody ran up and fucked Mercedes Moné, yo. You keep talking about that, man.
I don't trust that nigga, yo. I don't trust that nigga for nothing, yo.
I mean,
I'm on camera saying I do not trust Meek Mill in his activities,
when
dog.
yo, nobody trusts him.
That nigga is Freak Mill, dog. That nigga is a dangerous individual, man.
That nigga wild. Yeah.
I'm scared of that nigga, man. That nigga's scary.
I can't believe that's a real
He's-
audio
yeah.
of him yelling, "Get up!" And he was saying it to Randy
Yeah,
Orton.
yeah. I'm like, nah, you bitch ass nigga. Like, what is you doing? You're talking, I'm having fun with my kids. Don't nobody moan with their kids like they having fun, you fucking fruit pie. What the fuck is wrong with you, yo? That's your fucking problem, yo. The nigga always try to act like he ain't gay. You cool to be what you gonna be, my nigga. Nobody mad at you.
Oh my God.
You are a rap version of Tevin Campbell, my nigga. It's cool. You good. You good. Just be you, my nigga. Don't be out here, goddamn.
Clip that up.
No, yo. Like,
share that today.
Share that with the world, yeah. Like, nah, fuck out of here, yo. Like that nigga, that is the punk, that is the bitch assest Philly nigga I've ever heard of in my life, yo.
Call that nigga the Tevin Campbell.
Yo, you could beat that nigga with a Mortal Kombat leg sweep, my nigga. Like, if you walked up on that nigga and just hit that nigga with down C, boom, that nigga's out of here. Man.
Quarter circle. He didn't even say quarter circle.
That nigga 6'98", yo.
That's still taller than Tony Khan.
Hey, bro, nah, yo.
Yeah.
That nigga apologized for what he did. That nigga apologized for what he did with Diddy. You got a story to tell, my nigga.
Don't apologize to me, my nigga.
Yeah, you got a story. Yeah, I ain't sorry for you, my nigga.
I'm good.
Spotify won't be suggesting that shit to niggas.
Yo. Too many niggas apologizing, yo.
Man, put your sorries in your pocket, my nigga.
J.
I'm
Cole
good.
apologized for dissing niggas. And Meek Mill's apologized for kissing niggas. It's a whole different different way of niggas out here. It's a whole different way of niggas out here y'all dealing with, man. These niggas is different, yo.
Yeah. Well, I don't have anything else to talk about.
Niggas is different, yo. I don't got nothing to I'm out. I'm finished.
Yeah.
I'm good, nigga. Cut the album. Niggas finished, yo. By the way, thank you for listening to everybody who listens to this all over the world in all the countries that we've named multiple times, such as Brazil, Ghana, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Do not forget to like this page, subscribe to this page, hit that bell, get the notifications for when we go live and when videos drop so you can stay up to date with everything FTMR related. Do not also forget that every person that is involved in this show has social media. You need to follow every single one of us because we all do dope shit in real life. And this is just one of the extensions of the dope shit we do that we give to y'all every motherfucking week this year for the past 4 years.
Yeah, preach, brother. Preach.
Now Draymond did it last 4 years. So for everybody here at Fuck the Main Roster, we like to bid you all adieu. I am Sonny Colfax, a.k.a. Mercedes 500 Benzo Amore.
Shit was fire, though.
Thank you.
I am Rock Raw, a.k.a. Nick the Method Man.
I'm Fuck You Face 410. Brody Rhodes. Yo, shout outs to everybody, yo.
Yeah.
It's Fuck the Main Roster, y'all. Peace.
D'Angelo Hawk is still a bitch, too.
Go get your gun.
I'm too old to tussle. I'm too old to scuffle. I might pull a muscle. I'm gon' shoot you. I'm not gon' squabble. I gotta work.
You know what I like about that nigga? That shit just started. Then when the show you just fade out. You like, you know what I don't like about that nigga?
I don't like that nigga at all.
It's because of all these reasons. Why didn't you say it on the show? No, I'm going to say it now.
I'm saying, because I don't want to go all out there. I want everybody to know what anything, you know what I mean? And he a bitch ass nigga, though, man.
Hey, yo, BC, you haven't seen any of them joints I sent you?
Go get your gun.
I'm too old to tussle. I'm too old to scuffle. I might pull a muscle. I'm gon' shoot you. I'm not gon' squabble. I gotta work tomorrow. Don't be someone saw. I'm gon' shoot you. Nigga, you gon' die. It's not like murder's on my mind, but if you stop me on my grind, then I have a right to defend. Hit the switch and now your light gotta end. This nigga came right out the jail. You think that I am fighting with him? Fuck that. He gon' punch a bullet, and I hope he win. After I shoot, let's watch. See